Two girls knocked on a stranger's door on a rainy night asking to stay over. The guy was about to say no. The blonde girl suddenly sneezed from the cold, made him feel a pang of compassion in that moment. Seeing the two of them soaked from head to toe, in the end, he chose to lend a hand. He kindly invited the two girls into his house, unaware that this good deed would lead to trouble. You're setting yourself up for a major downfall real quick, because the two girls not only took over his space but also kept him up all night. Not only that, but the next morning they left the kitchen in total chaos, and John was so furious he kicked them out right away. Unexpectedly, the two girls stubbornly refused to leave, so an angry John grabbed the phone to call the cops. But to his surprise, the girls didn't seem fazed at all, claiming they were underage. If John dares to call the cops, they immediately claim to be victims. And on the surface, no one would believe a big guy like John could be bullied by two underage girls. What's more, the girls said they hadn't showered since last night, and if the cops got involved, a DNA test would lead to John facing at least 20 years in prison due to their minor status. John was stunned, realizing his kindness in taking them in had backfired. In the end, John got caught up in his own mess, and now he's freaking out. He suddenly lunged forward and tightly grabbed the girl by the neck, clearly serious about it. Fearing for their safety, the girls had no choice but to leave, and John finally got rid of the troublemakers. As soon as he got home, he quickly tidied up the kitchen. Just as I finished tidying up, a weird noise suddenly came from the living room. Confused, John quickly stepped out to check. Then, right after that, the girl rubbed her stinky feet back and forth across the guy's face. She kept asking if he liked it, but the smell was unbearable, so he kept struggling desperately. But with his limbs tightly strapped to the bed, he could only beg the girl to let him go. But the girl didn't even bat an eye, and she started slapping him like crazy. The guy had no choice but to endure the whole night, controlled by this girl. Once she left, he quickly broke free from the restraints. He quickly rushed to the living room and grabbed the girl's friend before she could escape, but unexpectedly, she stabbed him in the shoulder with a fork. The ruthless girl kept twirling the fork, and John passed out from the pain in no time.